Can't do much at this point, but just, dude, cover your face! Because he just lunges at him and shoves his little alien dick inside your mouth. Once those alien face huggers got you in the face, that's it for you, dude. You'll wake up and have an egg in your chest, so it's pretty much a kill. But this dude survived. He got that dick out of his mouth, and they got out of that room, but then they broke free. But we got a whole bunch of face huggers. And look, we even got a face hugger point of view, like looking down from the ground. That was cool. And they're just launching at motherfuckers. Got him. The bald chick, too. And I think she's the one who's, like, piloting the ship. You definitely need her, and she's pretty much the very first victim of a face hugger. This face hugger worked real quick, like, laid an egg in record time because they froze the tail and then was able to pull the face hugger right off her before attaching to her face fully. I laid my egg and I'm pulling my huge wiener out and you're done. They don't even know what face huggers is at this point because they're using like this x-ray sort of gun and you can see all through the chest and they're like, oh my god, that thing's like popping out of you right now. And then just like Kane in the first one, she starts twitching and foaming out of the mouth like, what the hell's going on there? Blah! Seems like it's coming out of her chest. At this point in the series, we've seen chest bursters come through the back and everywhere else, but we don't see too many alien kills except this one. That alien that escaped out of her actually went and became like a metamorphosis. It shed its skin and became more of an egg, and this guy went looking at it. And I guess they have like a little hook at the end of it, sort of like an ostrich or something. Like an ostrich has like a razor sharp like toenail or something. Almost killed Johnny Cash, like ripped his guts open, and it stopped on his belt buckle. Yeah, once an alien is a xenomorph, it just tries to kill you, and at that point, or maybe cocoon you up so a face hugger could get you. But this guy like stuck his taser in there and it made the alien bleed a little bit, but then he bled all over that guy and it just straight ate through your bones and fingers and ate through that guy, put a whole bunch of holes in him, and he died. Their pregnant friend also got separated from the pack and she's like climbing all over the place and a xenomorph is hunting her down. All slimy, all practical effects too. That's why it's like, oh, it's not a CGI thing like they've done for the past like 40 years. They finally figured out, hey dude, let's make it practical and real looking and scary. And since this ship was already sort of filled up but taken over by the xenomorphs, they're still moving like dead bodies around. I don't know if they're nesting them or can you put a face hugger inside a dead body, but either way, they're focused on cleaning up the place, I guess. She meets back up with the crew, but a xenomorph's on the other side of this door. And they're like, open the door, and the cyborg's like, negative, man. He's gonna come in and try to kill all of us. You don't have to agree with it, but that fool was right. Alien snatches her up, and they're like, hey, let's go get a bunch of guns and then go kill these motherfuckers. And that's exactly what they do. Because she gets a gun and they're in like this tunnel with all this alien shit, but it's right underneath the hull, so the acid blood will leak through. So her plan is to kill the aliens and have the blood float around and just sort of maneuver around it. She emptied her whole clip on a whole bunch of aliens. I don't even know how many to count. I don't know. Say about 6 aliens, bunch of face huggers, enough for a whole lot of blood to be floating around everywhere. This is very cool. Straight out of the Dead Space video games. But Dead Space was like a copy of Alien anyway. So they sort of maneuver their way. They're about to float into some alien blood, but she could shoot her gun to propel her.